Hi everybody, my name is Nubuke and this is WopeCar Talk sponsored by WopeCar. Freedom to go places. And today we have a very special guest that we are interviewing. It is Forever Joey and I'm pretty sure he has popped up on your screen. And if he hasn't, he should be popping up on your screen because he is hilarious. And I can't wait to talk to him and ask him all the millions and millions of questions that we have for him today. So let's go. Hello, Mr. Joey. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How was your morning?
Bro, I'd say today it was a bit...
So and so.
Yeah, because normally I go to the gym in the morning. So yeah, if
Oh,
you know when you go to the
wow.
gym, when you get up, your days are very active.
Yeah, sorted.
You're very, very productive.
Yeah.
But today was a bit dull.
Today was a bit dull.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, Mr. Forever Joey. I want to take you back to the very beginning. So I asked you about your day today, but I want to take you back even further.
Yeah.
Before the views, before the brands, and all the viral hits.
Yeah.
Who was Joey back then? And how did comedy find you?
That's a really good question. Because way back then, I feel like I didn't know I was going to branch into comedy.
Okay.
Like, everyone that knows me from school, family, church, they know that this guy is a musician. Like, I'm really good. I play the piano, drums, bass, flute, everything. So, like, I used to go to church. Like, music used to be my first love. I used to play everywhere. So, I don't know when. I think I was in secondary school in year 2. I came home vacation time. I was like, oh, let me just do this short video. And that time Instagram wasn't that popular, so like I posted on WhatsApp status, and like people were sharing. They're like, "Bro, this is funny, this is funny." So when I go back to school, they're like, "Yo, I saw your video, and I was like, please." So this I'm getting like so small fame. I was like, oh, if I wanna go, I'm gonna do more. So I started picking up small.
Okay.
But I don't think I knew that comedy was something that I was gonna do.
So did you was there moments where you were in school and you were funny, and then that's how it translated into I'll make the video?
You know, the thing is, Ghanaians are naturally funny. Like, everyone has a little bit of funny element in their bone. So yeah, I wouldn't say the class clown, but like, I used to be a bit jovial in school. You know, at that time I used to be raggedy, but girls used to like me because of my jokes, not because of my looks. So yeah, this small jokes.
But now there you can hack the looks and
yeah. But yeah, I didn't think like I was that funny guy. Just small jokes here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you put together the videos and okay, so I guess I'm trying to think, how did it then turn into you crafting a story? Because so many people create content, but I think what you do is you put a story together and you really take people along like a certain journey from point A to point B. So at what point in time did you craft that? Where's that coming from?
That's a really good question, because you know, like I said, when I was in secondary school, I just did, you know, them cliche videos. It's just a straight video. There's no faking about it. You just watch it. It's just one of funny videos. So that was when I was in Ghana. So way back in 2018, I had to leave to go to the UK, to go and study in the UK. So when I got to the UK, obviously cultural change. So my videos were not really hitting abroad, because it's something that Ghanaians were the only ones who were finding it funny, and it was those like Mr. Big kind of funny videos. So I was like, what's the way that I could actually tap into the international audience? So I really had to set back. So I think I took like a hiatus, like maybe some months to like restructure my comedy. Like watch stand-up comedy, watch comedy movies.
So by this time, you're realizing that, I have a talent.
I have a talent. Because like when I got to the UK, obviously there's still Ghanaians there. So there were some people that were there like, I watch your stuff. So I was like, let me actually try.
So can you talk me through like what level of popularity you were at different stages? So in Ghana, by that time, have you reached the top?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I feel like I was around maybe 70,000 followers.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
big enough, though.
that was big enough. But when I got, it was mostly Ghanaians and Nigerians, because during that time, Don Jazzy posted like 2 of my videos. So like the balance in the audience had changed from Ghanaians to Ghanaians plus Nigerians. And you know, Nigerians, they support people.
Yeah.
They support people. So like they used to keep posting my videos. Like, this guy, at first Nigerians, they didn't really like my content.
Why?
Like, they used to roast me. They were like, look at this guy's head, and they'll make fun of my accents. They will be like, yeah, so they were laughing, but it got something they got used to me. So now when I see a Nigerian blog page post me, they're like, oh, this Joey guy, weary guy. They know me now.
Okay.
Yeah, so some people assume I'm Nigerian, but I'm not Nigerian.
No, it's
yeah.
So somehow what you have ended up creating has transcended all these different cultures. So you have Ghana, you have UK, you have Nigeria.
Yeah.
Is there a way that you did that? So you, actually, my brain is like spinning. You sat down.
Yeah.
And during your hiatus, you were studying.
Like proper studying. Like, I followed loads of content creators, like different countries, any type of comedy. Because my type of comedy, I can literally post anything, and my audience, they know that it's gonna be funny. It's not like a one-style content. Maybe I'm doing a reaction video, funny content. Today I can do a story time. Tomorrow I can do something with a plot twist at the end. The next time could be a vlog style funny. It just cuts across. So during that time, when I was restructuring myself, then I started like learning different types of comedy, because Nigerian content creators, their own is also different. Like, we have a Nasty Black, Sydney Talker, all these people. During the time that they just used to post me, I became their friends as well. So I used to pick up, because they're really good at plot twists.
Okay.
Like, they can do a video, and what you see at the end of the video, you never expected to see it. Yeah. So I picked that plot twist element from them. Then I picked the story time element from watching stand-up comedy and stuff. And the best key in branching internationally is making sure something everyone can relate to.
Okay.
Yeah, that language barrier, you need to take it off.
So when did you see that then what I was creating was actually transcending borders? Yeah,
I feel like it was a video that Lupita posted, Lupita Nyong'o, the Black Panther lady.
Are you explaining who Lupita is to me? You just had to say Lu, and I was like, Lupita?
Yeah. It was so random. Like, there was this series I had started. That time TikTok had come. Like, it had changed from Musical.ly to TikTok. And my brother was like, bro, you need to do this TikTok thing. So I was like, at first I was doing them Musical.ly things. I saw that, but what am I doing? Yeah. I was like, it was not him, because obviously it's not me. So I was like, let me start a series. Because that's one thing about TikTok algorithm. Like, when you start something and it blows, people are expecting to see more of it.
Exactly.
And you're a content creator, you already know. You tap in, you make sure you're making the most use of it. So I started this series, Every African Child Can Relate.
Okay.
So part 1, part 2, part 4, 6, 7, 8, I was there. And I think one of my friends texted me, he was like, yo, Lupita posted you. I was like, bro, are you serious? I went to check, it was there. She reposted the part 8.
Yes.
I saw Michael B. Jordan commented on it. And I was like, bro, this is crazy.
I love that.
It's crazy. So I was like, bro, a lot of like different countries were following me. I think I grew like 10K followers in a day, and a lot of people were following me. I was like, bro, I can't just make every African child, because it's not just those people that are following me now. I did have a few variety of videos that were like not African, so I feel like that's what they were really drafting to. So I was like, bro, let me just take advantage of it. So I started like thinking about videos that are more general, maybe work videos, like corporate videos, like videos that are not like, it's not like I'm not African, so I can't relate. Something that's just gonna keep them entertained.
That is so smart, because I think that oftentimes the misconception about creating content is that it's so easy. And then when you just do it, you get up and you post. But I hope you guys are listening to the fact that Joey studied, and not even just studied. It was like, okay, so what's doing well? How can I build up on that? And I think that is so cool. Okay, so one of your most iconic characters you created is Bill Gates' in-law. Where did that idea come from, and how do you come up with these out of the box ideas? Because then, okay, so you've done this, you're doing this content, African Child popping off, you're bringing up different things. The minute you say Bill Gates, so many people know who that guy is. So suddenly, again, you're expanding this audience. So how did we get there?
You know, it's crazy, because it boils down to the fact that I wanted to go international. So at some point, I got into this routine that like maybe at least every 3 days I'm posting something. So I write my script. Obviously, I'm not writing like people who are actually script writers, but it's still like a process that I do, like writing my notes. Then at that time I used to work. So when I'm done working, then I'll do the skit and shop, I'll post it. So my brother used to help me at first, but he too started going to school. So I'd write it, and it got to a point, I don't know what happened. I think I was watching a movie or listening to something, and I was like, what if I was in a scenario like that, where maybe I got adopted by someone who's rich? But initially, it's crazy because initially I was gonna make it like Otedola or Dangote as me being the adopted child. But then I was like,
International.
People will not know Dangote like that. So let me just go international. So I was like, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos. I was like, let me use Bill Gates.
Yeah. And I feel like Bill Gates is a great middle for the Africans and the people in the West.
Because if I use Elon Musk, not everyone might know him.
Exactly.
But Bill Gates, everyone knows Bill Gates. Even if they just know Bill Gates. So I did that video. I didn't have any expectations on the algorithm, like engagement, what I was gonna do. I just posted it, and it was going crazy. It was blowing up. And one thing that I did realize is, again, I was doing a series at first, and it was blowing up. That's why I did a series on it. So this Bill Gates, when I saw it was actually doing well,
then another series.
Yeah, so I started another series, and people were really drafted towards that one. They were like, Bill Gates, Bill Gates. So I kept doing just that. Also, you can't really bombard them again. You have to stretch it out a bit. Otherwise, they'll get tired of the Bill Gates. They'll be like, this guy, only Bill Gates. Yeah, so you stretch it out. You make them miss Bill Gates kids again. Then you bring it in again. Then you bring African parents again. Then you bring a different one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like even aside from the humor, you do with the humor, you do a good job at linking it to topics like politics and religion, especially in your biblical and political satire. How are you so comfortable touching on these sensitive themes? How are you tiptoeing around the topic? Like, how do you craft it in a way that it's not hitting people too hard, but at the same time too is doing the right kind of thing that it's doing?
You're really good at your questions. So give it. Yeah, but that's actually true, because for me, I like to evolve.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to be doing this thing full time, you can't really box yourself in. So it got to a point I was like, was there a way I could also make an impact, but also still be in my comedy zone? So I was like, there's this topic. I think the first one that I did was the corrupt president, and that's something that I grew up experiencing, and I also didn't want to make sure it's a bit shady, but it's also a bit educative. So I started highlighting on how difficult it is being a citizen in an African country and being ruled by a corrupt politician, like people just pocketing everything to themselves. So I started finding a way where people it's not really party based, where like, I'm from this political party, I'm from this political party, but then again, we can all relate, and we can all, where they say, we are all sad, but we are happy in our sadness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I found a way to actually make people, like, bring people's attention to what is currently going on, but also in a playful way, where when you're done, now most of the time when I do videos, when you're done, you actually sit down and think like, but if you actually think about it, this thing is actually serious. So what this guy is saying is actually serious. So thankfully to that, I started like drawing audience that like people that are really grown, like people that are in the political space, the corporate space, they enjoy my content. Because like when I came to Ghana, everyone go like, yo, Joey, it's not like a specific type of audience that like they like my content. It's different people in a different range. But when it comes to the biblical, I've always been a church boy. Like I said, I used to play keyboard and stuff. But I don't even know. I thought maybe me going into biblical a bit would deter people from watching my content. But it's crazy because anytime I do a biblical content, that's when it actually blows up. So I started doing little bits. Then I saw that was actually blowing up. So I started like putting more efforts, like buying costumes and stuff. Yeah, like
Somebody's church where you're going to use as your costume.
I started buying costumes and like doing like Goliath, like every character I'm gonna do. That time I used to be in the UK, so Amazon next day delivery.
Yeah.
So I was doing it, and there were a lot of church blog pages that were supporting it as well. And I was like, bro, this is also another audience that I can also tap into. Yeah, and it's crazy because Muslims also still follow me. And I was like, so it doesn't matter.
Because you're really providing a range of different things.
Yes.
And then if you're Muslim and you grew up in Ghana, I'm sure you understand some of the church context between.
Yeah. So it's not. That was when I realized that it's not something that's gonna deter people. It's just to do it, and don't be ashamed of your background, your religious background. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to bring it back to even like your content on African mothers.
Yeah.
How has your personal upbringing shaped how you portray those characters perfectly?
The crazy thing is that even for me, I tend to exaggerate because my mom is not like that sometimes. My mom is actually pretty chill, but she's very, very stern and strict. Even before I was gonna go into this content creation thing. And that's one thing we really need to give African parents, because when you grow, that's when you realize that some of the things that they were doing is to your own benefit. Like you can't get up and say you want to go into content creation and you don't have any plan B. Yeah, we know that you're a special child, but everyone is special. Everyone is saying they're special. How many undercover or background musicians do we
there's
still
a strategy with which you can approach the situation.
You can approach it.
I understand.
But I'd say most of my African child can relate. It was self-experience. Like when they're like, oh man, this can't fit in my bag, and they'll force it into your bag. Yeah, when they tell you that, like when they keep sending you and stuff, and when they maybe someone's come to visit, she's trying to let you know that, tell the person that I'm not at home, and you have to lie, but she tells you that shall not lie. So like, where are we going? But yeah, it was a really amazing childhood. That one I'll give that to my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, what is one behind the scenes challenge that most people don't see in the life of a digital creator like you? Because like I'm thinking a lot of your content is you. Sometimes you feature other characters inside, but a lot of it is you. What does that even look like? Like just setting up the camera, like what are the behind the scenes of like a Forever Joey video?
I feel like at first I would have said how my day is before I shoot the video. Because I'm in the element of making people funny. And like when you have a terrible day, it's crazy because how would you still be looking happy in the video? Yeah, but you have to psych yourself.
How do you do that? Because I need that as like a tip for myself. How do you do that?
I feel like, first of all, the one thing that works is refreshing your brain and watching something or talking to someone on the call, calling someone just to make sure you're just
calm,
breaking the ice a bit, not just rush into it. And sometimes what I do is I just watch how far I've come and I just read the comments of my own followers, not the negative ones, the positive ones. Like, bro, even 2 comments is enough. 3 comments is enough. People really tend to overthink it. They're like, yeah, this video flopped, so I'm a terrible person. Let me deactivate my page. I'm done. I'm not posting it. But like, anytime, that's why it's always good to go out. Because when you go out, you see people that really appreciate your art. Like online, you don't really know the importance of what you're doing. So I just go watch my old stuff. I'm like, bro, people they really like what I'm doing. Then it just motivates me. I just set up the camera, then
and then you just
I'll
do
just
it
drop the next one.
Okay. So the name Forever Joey. Please, where does it come from? I feel like you could have thought of so many different names to call yourself. You could have said Joey B Part 2. There's like so many ways you could have named yourself. Why Forever Joey?
That's a really...
And when did you come up with that? Was that in secondary school?
Yeah, that was in secondary school.
So right from the start?
Okay. But it's crazy because not long ago, my friend also asked me, this name, how did you get it? Then I was like, God. It was so random. At first, it was just my name, McJoel. So I was like, bro, like I need to find a stage name. So I was just checking. At that time, I was just checking content creators, like famous people, how they style their names. Then I saw Forever. Forever actually goes with the Joey. Then I just attach the forever gel just stuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you love it.
Love it.
Is there a rebrand coming soon?
Yeah, rebrand might come soon, but the name is still gonna be the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about the music? What about the music? You started this you started your love for the public, with music.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw that out there.
It's crazy because when I used to do content like that, I didn't have that many eyes on me. I still used to blend the music with the comedy. So there was this thing that I used to do where I used to go to Phantom like just 2 years. So I'd set the piano, then I'll give a story time. But I'll be singing. My voice is terrible, but I'll be singing.
No, go on, sing.
But I'll be mixing.
No, sing something.
Oh no.
No.
Behind the scenes. But like, there's this guy, Nigerian stand-up comedian, Kenny Black.
Okay.
He sings, and he tells a story time with the songs. Like he can compile maybe 10 songs, but it's a storyline.
Okay.
Maybe when he says, maybe when she says maybe I like you, her answer will be in one of maybe a popular song.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did one and I saw people were liking it, but it got some time. I was like, that's too stressful. But I feel like music-wise, I'm definitely gonna go into it, but I want to be behind the scenes.
Okay.
Yeah, like as in producing.
Okay.
Yeah, because I went to an event not long ago. I met one producer, and he was just like, bro, you can't run away from, if it's in you, it's in you.
and you feel like it's in you.
Yeah, I feel like it's in me. Like I literally went to buy a saxophone like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I want to start learning the saxophone.
Wait, so how many instruments can you play? And then what does the future look like? So saxophone now, but like, saxophone. I don't know, trombone tomorrow. Yeah. Like, tell me about that.
I feel like now I play the drums, piano, guitar, bass, flute, accordion.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe violin and sax now. Yeah, but the reason I want to learn the sax is so I can be a bit of a show off in Ghana. Yeah, maybe when they do that event, they'll be like, when Joey's gonna come, he's gonna come play sax. I do some freestyles. Yeah.
I love that. And I love how for you, this is just the beginning.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
And you've already like come so far, but like in your mind, you're like, we were even talking a little bit off camera. You're telling me about your plans to like just be a globetrotter, in some sense. So I think that's really, really cool. Okay. So comedy evolves really fast. Yeah. How are you constantly keeping yourself like fresh and you are absorbing a lot of information? You're so current. Because I imagine that means you need to dedicate, again, you were studying, but it probably also means you need to dedicate time to understand what's going on in the climate. So could you talk me through that a little bit? How do you prepare yourself to be right on cue? Yeah,
that's true, because it's always evolving and you always have to be on your feet. So I tend not to be complacent. Yeah, I don't box myself in. Every time my next video, no one has given me a task to make sure it's something that is unexpected, but I give myself the task that like, bro, this video has to have something different from what I did previously. And also keeping up with trends, because we are growing. We're not gonna be at the same age. So like you see what people are relating to now. Obviously, if you're doing something and it's not working out, you know that Charlie, your time is taken. Start doing something different. Otherwise, you get left behind.
It's true.
Yeah. So I just try to make sure I'm keeping up with the trends, but also being very, very true to myself.
So how are you keeping up with the trends? Is it that you're scrolling on Twitter? Are you scrolling on TikTok? Like, how are you absorbing what is current?
Mostly, I really use TikTok, but
let me test you on something.
You don't have any.
That young girl.
I think it's girl, though.
Oh, that's not the response. That young girl. It's alright. We forgive you. Yeah. Okay?
No, I didn't.
You don't know what I'm saying?
No. Okay. It's crazy. But if you, try another, maybe I might know.
Oh my gosh, I'm like testing my meme vocabulary right now. Oh my gosh. See, now I'm blanking.
Yeah.
Tell me something. Oh. Okay, do you know, I'm going to spend time like digging into my brain trying to think of something. It's gonna come. But on that note, you've worked with so many cool brands. Brands like Nike, brands like McDonald.
Yeah.
What allows you to say yes to a brand versus no to another?
I feel like if it's a situation where they're not really making you change your identity, it's way easier to click with the brand. And now, content creators, we know our worth, so brands can't really come and just try to modify you and try to make you appease to their audience. They come to you because they understand the power that you have and the audience that you have.
Yeah.
So mostly they come like, we trust you, we just trust you to do your stuff. So as long as I know that it's something that I'm gonna watch 10 years later and not regret it, I'm gonna take the deal.
So on that note, what have you created that you are so utterly in love with that you're like, wow, like I will watch this video over and over and over and over again?
Is it ad-wise or just a normal video?
Oh, I don't know. Anyone.
Okay, so normal videos, that's a tough one. But I feel like the biblical series, because I do live in Cyprus from time to time. So they have these ancient like sites and stuff that I really take advantage of. So you would think that, this guy, did he actually go to Bethlehem to shoot it? So those are, I'm actually really proud of myself because I do everything, like the editing, the sound effects, the musical backgrounds that make it look like, the location scouting. So I watch, I'm like, this is, sometimes when I'm editing the video, I'll just start laughing. But like I would say the biblical series.
Oh, I love that. And I you are so intentional about your work. I think that like that's the one thing that is sticking out to me as I've asked you all of these questions. I'm just like, wow, if I wanted to be a content creator, I'm gonna be coming to you.
For sure.
Okay. So if you had to write a love letter to Ghana through your content, what would you want your audience at home and abroad to feel and understand about Ghana?
That's a really, really good question. Feel and understand about Ghana. I feel like just knowing that Ghana is very hospitable and very peaceful. And we do say people do judge, but I feel like we don't really judge that much.
Speak for yourself.
I feel like we don't really judge that much. But I feel like...
Are you sure? Joey, are you sure?
Okay, let's keep that one up. But peace, hospitality, and love. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Well, where is Joey headed next? You know, what is your big dream? What is the vision? What is the future, you know, of African content and storytelling, both online and beyond the screen? I want to know where your head is at, and I want to know, like, what we can expect from you in, like, the times to come.
So, all this while, what I was doing was building my brand.
Okay.
And getting that solid audience. So, very soon, I'd really branch into stand-up comedy, in-person comedy, doing my own shows.
Are you ready for that?
Audience. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. People tend to forget that stand-up is not the same as online.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's very scary.
Yeah, so currently I've just been shadowing people that actually like the stand-up comedians, because for them, they don't really have to be popular. They know their craft. So when you go to a comedy spot, they know what they're doing. So you're picking, you're shadowing, you're just picking one or two. So imagine me blending what I do already with my training in stand-up comedy. So definitely, I'm gonna do a show. Maybe the first one, if I'm in Ghana, but if I'm in London, it's gonna be in London. Do something for people to enjoy.
Let's freaking go. Okay, so stand-up comedy, we are doing the saxophone, we're learning how to play the violin. What else?
So, and also, am I going to acting? But for acting wise, you know, now, even I do watch actors that like, even now they pressure them that make sure your social media is on point. So you still come back to the social media.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because at first, like, people tend to, I'm gonna act, so I'm gonna stop social media and stuff. But you see them coming back again. Life is evolving, everything is changing. So if you're doing social media, make sure you're holding it, you're taking advantage of it. But if you're gonna brand yourself, just add it to it. There's no way to scrape it off and be like, I'm gonna start something different again.
Well, it's been so nice getting to know you,
Likewise,
Joey,
likewise.
and I cannot wait to see what the future holds.
Likewise.
Okay, well, this has been WopeCar Talk, sponsored by WopeCar, the freedom to go places, and we will see you in our next episode. Hello, everybody, and I hope you have enjoyed this journey as much as I have. This WopeCar Heroes series has just taught me so much about life, about the creators, about the brands that are making an impact in Ghana. So once again, this has been WopeCar Talk, sponsored by WopeCar, and I hope you have learned as much as I have. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and follow us on all our social media platforms, and we will see you next time.